All right, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Loose Juice. Today, we're not on Road King, so we're out test riding a 2023 Pan America Special. It is used. It has 283 miles on it. So I actually did already start the test ride, and I forgot to hit record. So I'm going to take you through the rest of this. Let's go. We are joined today by old Papa Juice. Gonna hit the highway, get some highway testing in. I was talking before the camera started, I was talking about how I like the adaptive ride height when you're coming to a stop. Even with my long legs that I've got, I do enjoy that. A little more sure-footed than the 1290 Super Enduro. Super Adventure, that's what it's called. Super Adventure R. We got a lot of miles on that bike, so I wanted to test ride this bike. There's some quirks, but there's a couple things I like about this bike that are set up a little differently, like these risers. Could even go a little taller, but I think that's as tall as you can go with a riser without having to get extended cables and all that. And of course, we're in Battle Creek, Michigan, just like many other places in Michigan. Everywhere you go, it smells like weed. So that's fun. All right, so we've got this windshield that's set at the highest point. I just automatically did that. I think if I was gonna own this bike, I'd have to go for an aftermarket one. It's pushing wind pretty much right at my forehead. That's okay, a little bit to be expected. A lot of wind on the ADV bikes, but it feels good in the summertime. Today it is a crisp, I don't know, 60, 64-ish. Maybe, if that. Started off today riding through some rain to get here. It's been quite an adventure. Before we even hopped on the adventure bike, it's been an adventure. I know another mod I'd want to do on this bike would be some highway pegs. She scoots. Really smooth power delivery on this bike. Not quite as aggressive as the 1290 Super Adventure R, but that's also because this bike doesn't have quite as many ponies. That's okay. This will crush highway miles, no problem. From a rider triangle perspective, the bend in my leg is a little bit more than I thought it was going to be. I think the seat may be adjustable. There might be two different positions for the seat to be sat at. If not, I might have to look at getting a different seat for this bike. Seems like a lot of the power in this bike is past 4,500 RPMs. The passenger seat is a little bit butted up right against my ass. That might have to come off if I was going to get this bike. I will say I'm noticing that everything is not quite as clunky and chunky as I like it to be. Like on the Road King, everything's got a nice firm click to it. All these buttons feel a little mushy. The gear shift feels a little mushy. Not ideal, but I think I'd get used to that. Ooh, I feel like I had to scream over the wind. We're just gonna get back on the highway here. This bike does have some pretty aggressive knobbies on it, but so far, with everything that we've done, I don't think it's so bad. This bike has clearly been off-roaded, so it only has 290 miles, let's just say. But it seems like maybe those were some pretty aggressive miles before the previous owner turned the bike in for whatever they decided to get. Maybe they decided they don't like this yellow color as much as they thought they did. But you can always get a vinyl wrap or find a different color tank if you're really that bothered by it. So yeah, initial thoughts are, I like bike. The bike is fast. Bike is somewhat comfortable on this very, very brief ride that I've done so far. Would need some much longer distance on it to really get a sense of what it's like, but I don't hate it. The suspension feels pretty good. I can tell it firmed up for my weight. I'm probably the weight of a normal person with a passenger, but it's handling me just fine. Before we got started here, the salesperson we're working with, I think her name is Kathy, she was going over all the different controls. I'm not going to go over all the controls here today in this video, but it's got a lot of buttons and doodads and whiz bangs and gizmos. I like bike, man. I don't know what to say. I think it'd be a great option for somebody that's looking to get into the adventure bike segment. Let's see if we can get her on this truck here. Been yapping, just chilling. At 61 degrees Fahrenheit. It's right there. And I want to say one of these buttons cycles through. Yeah. There we go. Trip meter, all that stuff. So this bike doesn't even have 300 miles on it. That's crazy. All right. So there's the highway portion of the bike review, if you will. Plenty of shit and go, shit and giddy up here. I think that is about gonna do it. I like bike quite a lot. It makes all the noises. Not enough noise. I'd want a new exhaust, but it's a nice ride. Let's just tootle it. The old Road King. Let's see if we can make something happen here, I think. So the deal is, I didn't leave with a bike today. So we're on our way back. We're gonna go get some cigars and then maybe a beer, and head on back and swallow our pride for today. But I still got a Road King, and it's shiny, right? Right.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
It's the next week. I don't remember exactly how I finished off. I'm sure I'll edit it just fine, but pretty sure I just finished a test ride on a 2023 Pan America. Now, today, which is again the next week, I'm on the Road King. So, I don't know what the title of this video is going to look like. I definitely did review or test ride a Pan America, but I think the big secret here is that my Road King's days here are numbered. If not, it's hours. I don't know why I looked at my wrist as like I have a watch on. So yes, I am trading in Road King.
Betrayal.
The Broke King.
Betrayal.
The cause of much anguish. But let's get into that once I get the Pan America. And I'll talk to y'all probably when I'm leaving the dealership or at some point thereafter.
A few moments later.
Alright. We done did the thing, boys and girls. I got Hey Ya by Outkast last of my ear. I gotta turn that down. I'm feeling good. That went pretty dang well. Thank you over to the folks at Battle Creek Harley Davidson. They have been an absolute pleasure. I have worked with a different dealer in the past, and I got nothing against them. This bike was just the opportunity that I wanted this time. So, looking forward to meeting more of the folks there at that team on the Saturdays. They're already telling me the Saturdays are the fun days. But I'm going to get to put about 60 miles on the old Pan America Special here. The bright yellow Bumblebee. I was joking today. I was thinking about putting some black stripes on this, make it look like a real Bumblebee. I won't do that. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will do that. I don't know. Put it down below in the comments. Should I make my bike a Bumblebee? Because this is yellow. This is very aggressively yellow. Very, very aggressively yellow. So this bike currently has knobbies on it. I am going to get new tires. That was part of our purchase agreement, was for me to get some new rubber. And I'm looking forward to that, because even just on the road right there, I could already tell these things hum like I don't know what hums, like a hummingbird. I don't know, something like that. Very much a hum, a real humdinger. All right, I am gonna get on the highway. I remember on the test ride though, I get a lot of wind noise, and I haven't tested the audio from that. So I have no idea if you all can even hear me. I know you can hear me right now. Can't you tell? You can probably tell from my voice I'm fucking excited. I am so excited. I love my Road King, but it was time. I'm ready to be an adventure daddy. I'm not a dad, but I'm an adventure daddy, right?
Bruh.
So I have a new vest too. A new first manufacturing vest that I purchased using the discount code Whiskey Chaser, because my boy Whiskey Chaser's got his own discount code. Sorry, I need to merge. So they told me be gentle during break-in, which this bike has 299 miles right now as I'm recording, and first service is at 500. So I need to be gentle for the next 200 miles and not go full crank at the hog, even though I did that on my test ride a little bit. Although, to be fair, I only did that for very short spurts. It's like, if you were doing beyond 6,000 RPM for a long stretch, that would be a problem. This bike needs to get broken in, right? Because otherwise we run into technical issues, and we don't want that. We do not want that. So, to be honest though, I don't know how much faster than about the speed limit here that I'm showing you I'd want to be doing right now anyways. Because I know this is a big motor, but right now at the speed limit, it's churning close to 4,500 RPM, a little past that maybe, in 6th gear. So, man, it feels good. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. All right, let's put that up. Maybe that helps. Move over. I still don't love the turn signal button, but I'll get used to that. I need a taller windshield. I already ordered a top box rack, so I can mount a top box. I've got a plan for that, maybe, we'll see. And then I gotta figure out some saddlebags, but damn if those things aren't expensive. So, one big, beautiful, expensive purchase. But I did want to talk about that, because this bike is probably nearing the edge of what I would be comfortable spending, and I love my Road King so much. But this bike does a lot of things very different, and it's still a Harley, so I still have Harley Dealer Network. It's still under factory warranty for until July of 2025, and then I'm gonna re-up to an ESP. But it's got more power, babe. 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 More power, babe.
More power, baby.
More power, babe. Like, so much more power. I'm just chilling in 6th gear, but if I grabbed a handful of throttle, this thing, she gone. And I haven't even tried sport mode yet, or any of the custom settings. You can adjust a crap ton of the settings on engine, throttle response, suspension, all that fun stuff. I haven't even messed with it yet. There's plenty here though. Plenty here. I gotta get back home to my good old Ranger dog. I love my little Ranger boy. He's gonna be so proud that his papa brought home a Mo Powell baby, Harley Davidson. Very much Mo Powell baby. Mo Powell baby. Mo Powell baby. Might try to get an edit out tonight. So today is 9/11, never forget. Where you at, my 9/11 never forgetters? Shouts out in the comments below. I don't know that I get a video up today. Maybe I will. I'm just so excited. I might just sit out in my garage and stare at this damn thing. Or maybe I'll go ride it, but... Anyways, we still got the knobby tires. I can tell the knobs are causing a little bit of vibration where we're doing the speed limit. Very much fuzzy, but it's not upstate, you know, it's not insane. I can feel it through my feet more than anything. Handlebars a little bit. Speaking of handlebars, this bike does have heated grips. Big fan of that. Big fan of that. It's got the steering stabilizer. I think that's a Scott's. Like, this bike is set up to do off-road shit if you want to do off-road cool shit, or it'd be a fantastic Michigan road rider because our roads are a little rough depending on where you're at. There's different comfort settings of the suspension. You could go firm or soft. All good in the neighborhood. Gotta give it a little pull. You know, I hate the yellow, but it's growing on me. I'm liking this idea that I've got about maybe putting some black stripes on it and making a bumblebee. I don't know, man. I'm kind of hyped on that idea. My only concern then would be that the sun would fade really weird with the stripes. So I'd have, if I was, you know, if and when I go to sell it, that would be a potential problem. I'd either be repainting a tank or vinyl wrapping it fully or what have you. I don't know. But today's a beautiful, beautiful day. Let's see. It is 80. It's not 86. It is warm, but it's in the 80s. I've got my new vest on. I don't know if you can see that. I'm chilling. Big chilling. Man, what a great day to be alive, folks. So I think what's next for this bike, for this channel, for me, is I got an adventure bike. Now we got to go do adventures. And no, that doesn't mean like all off-road shit. I really don't intend to do a lot of off-road stuff. Maybe some sand roads. Nothing more than like Michelin Scorcher adventure tire can do, which is the stock tire that I'm getting put on here. Like, I'm not doing anything crazy. So if you're in the state of Michigan and you've got a Pan Am, or you're a GS boy, or a KTM 1290 adventure, super adventure, whatever the fuck boy, and you like to adventure in Michigan on your ADV bike like a real Billy Badass, let me know down below. Where do you like to go in Michigan? I personally, I will plan on taking this bike a lot of the same places I would take my Road King. I like scenic views. I like curvy roads. I like roads that aren't beat up, but also I don't mind it being a little beat up. I don't mind a sand road for a little bit. I don't know. This bike is very, very capable, more capable than I am. Very, very nice. All right. I don't want to bore you with more highway. I will definitely have some more videos out about this bike, about my thoughts about it, after, you know, initial break-in, after I had some more modifications, all that fun stuff. But if you could do me a favor, if you like this video, go ahead, go on, hit that like button. If you want to see more of this channel, see where I go with the direction of the channel now that I'm an adventure daddy. I still got my other bike, so I don't have a cruiser. I'm not a real hog cranker. I'm no longer in the twin cami bays MC. If you want to see where we go next, please subscribe, stick around. Thank you all, and keep it juice.